Last week marked the Air Force Association's annual Air Warfare Symposium in Orlando, Florida. Defense News was there to cover what Air Force leaders had to say. Here's a look at some of the event's highlights.
Most obvious to everyone here, technology will change the character of war, as it has for our predecessors.
If we're able to embrace the increasing speed of technological advancement and adapt faster than our adversaries, as Charles Darwin pushed to put it, it isn't the survival of the fittest as much as it's survival by those fastest to adapt. And as Chief Wright correctly stated yesterday, it's not enough to just adapt. We got to lead if we're going to thrive in the revolution.
We have to draw from the best from outside our institution. Research done outside of national security now dwarfs the amount of research that's done directly for the military. So we have to identify research for its potential to help national security and spin it on into our Air Force.
You've heard people talk about this. I'm not the first one to say it. We're coming to the end of a period where our joint force has dominated the military landscape, with a large part of that being because of the investments that we made in the 80s that gave us an air superiority advantage, that gave us a maritime advantage, that gave us a counter-land advantage that we've taken advantage of for about 25 years.
When we say to our force, be innovative, the code there is it's more tactical and operational, where we're asking the force to be innovative with the tools we've given them and to create new tools, but really in the same theory, the same mechanism that we have today.
So our warfighter's edge is going to be our airmen, and it's going to be for us as leaders to open up, to not be that frozen middle, and to give them opportunities to make that stuff happen. So this is up to us, ultimately. Will we stay in this infinite game, violent extremists to the threat posed by China? Will we find new ways to be able to win? Will we open up our playbook? Will we be vulnerable enough to each other to keep us all here and to allow an environment to flourish where people can bring new ideas?
I sometimes worry that the next daring idea is trying to break through the bureaucracy, that we're close to giving up. That if we don't have some folks who are willing to push against the frozen middle and bring battlefield acupuncture to the point of injury, it won't happen. It's time for us to give these ideas an audience and incubate the most promising innovations. And then we have to take those ideas and integrate them for best effect.